When you study law, you have to read a lot. Are you trying to read everything from A to Z? Feeling overwhelmed by the huge amount of readings? Are you having difficulties remembering what you've read? Then you should change strategy. Because if you keep reading a law book as a novel, studying would take forever. Worse, you may get totally lost and fail to distinguish main issues from side issues. This clip will teach you how to read and process legal materials more effectively. And we will focus specifically on textbooks. So here we have Vivian, who will show us how to read a chapter of a legal textbook more effectively. So Vivian, if you have to navigate a rather challenging textbook for a general course of public international law, how would you exactly do that?
Well, Cedric, the best way to understand and remember the contents of the chapter you're reading is through 3 easy steps. That is to preview, take notes, and review. Let me explain how this works. Preview. Often, we are told to read specific chapters for a lecture or seminar. The first step for me was to take a look at the contents page. Then I could gauge what topics were being discussed in the chapter, how many pages and sections there were. This was essential in helping me to organise the time allocated to reading the chapter. I opened the chapter, I read the introduction. After this, I skim-read over the chapter to see whether there were any words highlighted in bold or italics, or even underlined. Then I'd take it from there. Notes. So how did I prepare for my lectures or prepare my reading materials? First, make sure to always attend lectures. This way you can more actively engage with the topic, but more importantly, know what aspects of the law your lecturer is focusing on. This will save time when reading. Then, read your reading materials in light of your lecture and seminar notes. Why? Let me elaborate. The lecture navigates the most important points within the topic you are studying, and a seminar unpacks these points. You're going to be examined on what you have been taught. But what if you're stuck? Then look further than the book or reading materials. One really helpful point is to visit legal blogs or take a look at short articles. These are helpful and quick reads, but packed with the most important points. My grades actually improved after doing this. You often see things in perspectives you're not really able to find in just the book. Also, how about speaking with your lecturer? They often work within or have researched heavily in the field they are lecturing on. So if something is unclear, they can always try their best to give you an answer, or even concede that that particular area of law is unclear. So use the opportunity. One bonus advice is make sure to organise notes under your lecture headings, and then when taking notes in seminars, to add these to the same document. Doing so will save you a lot of time during revision period for your exams, and you'll also more easily be able to navigate all the information you're receiving, and that's how you review. So stop reading textbooks from the first word onwards. Instead, first look at the main structure, the headings, and read the introduction and conclusion to get the bigger picture, preview. Then, take notes according to what you've been lectured on, that's note-taking, and finally, put everything into the same document and go over it again, that's review.
So Vivian, any more tips to remain focused and enjoy reading more?
Yes, so first, try reading aloud. It helps to hear what you're reading, and it also helps the material stick. Secondly, find somewhere comfortable where you can study. For me, these were cafes. Thirdly, try meeting up with your peers. It helps discuss on the law to ensure that your ideas are actually going in the right direction. And perhaps if you try this, studying might be fun, but it will definitely be effective.